I moved into my tiny studio apartment 2 years ago, fresh out of college and still getting used to living alone. The transition from the bustling campus life to the quiet solitude of my own space was both exciting and daunting. I spent the first few weeks arranging my furniture, decorating the walls with posters and trying to make the place feel like home. The silence was something I had to get used to, and often, I found myself longing for the familiar chatter of my college friends. One day, amidst the routine of my new life, I found a handwritten note slipped under my door. It simply read, "You dropped your smile in the hallway." At first I was puzzled. Who could have written this? And why? The note was simple, yet it carried a warmth that I hadn't felt in a while. There was no name, just a little heart doodle. It was such a small gesture, but it made a big impact on me. I couldn't help but wonder who had noticed me enough to leave such a thoughtful message. I smiled for the first time that day. It was a genuine smile, one that came from a place of unexpected joy. The note had brightened my day in a way I hadn't anticipated. Over the next few weeks, more notes appeared. Each one was a little ray of sunshine in my otherwise monotonous routine. "I hope you're having a good day," one note read. It was as if someone out there was looking out for me even though I had no idea who it was. Another note said, "Your laugh is the best part of my morning. It made me more conscious of my own happiness and how it might affect others around me." Followed by, "I saw you dancing in your kitchen. Adorable." I laughed out loud when I read that one. It was true, I often danced while cooking, a habit I picked up to make the chores more enjoyable. It was strange, and a little mysterious, but somehow comforting. These notes became a part of my daily life, something I looked forward to. One night I stayed late at work, and when I got home there was a new note. "I missed seeing you today. Hope you're okay." That's when I realized I had no idea who was leaving these notes. It was both thrilling and a bit unsettling. I started to wonder who this person was. Were they watching me, or did they genuinely care about me? The mystery deepened, and so did my curiosity. I spent many evenings pondering over the identity of my secret admirer. I would look out the window, hoping to catch a glimpse of someone who might be watching me. But there was never anyone there. After months of this, I found a note under my door with a phone number and a simple message. "If you're curious about who I am, let's get coffee." My heart raced as I read it. This was it, the moment of truth. I was nervous but intrigued. I texted the number and we agreed to meet at a nearby cafe. I spent the next few days in a state of anxious excitement, wondering who I would meet. When I arrived, I saw my neighbor from down the hall, Alex, sitting with a nervous smile. I'd seen him around but never really spoken to him. "I'm the note guy," he confessed. I was taken aback but also relieved. It was someone I knew, someone who had been right under my nose all along. I always wanted to say hi but didn't know how. His honesty was endearing, and I found myself smiling at his awkwardness. We laughed, and after a long coffee date I found myself smiling more often than I had in a long time. It was the beginning of something beautiful. 2 years later we're still together, and every now and then, I find little notes around the house reminding me how it all started, with a smile slipped under my door. Those notes have become a cherished part of our relationship, a reminder of the simple yet profound ways we can touch each other's lives.